Hello, good day. Welcome to this page. Welcome to this channel, Spiritual and Health Counselor. Just like I promised, I want to be dropping a simple and strongest way to divorce a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. I want to teach us a very simple but a very strong way, very effective to divorce a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. Remember, you can subscribe to this channel to see more of our videos or be notified when we post a new video. After watching this video and you have any inquiries, you can WhatsApp me on +2347025586853. If you want to make any inquiry, you can WhatsApp me on +2347025586853. If you want to also know if you have the spirit, you can still chat me on the same WhatsApp number. What I will need is your full name, your surname, and your full name, your real full name, and your town of origin. I will also be dropping other videos. After this video, I will also drop a video about how to break the covenant that will make the spirit not to have any access to you again. I will still be dropping other videos like how to do back to sender, how to pull out of a bondage, whether it is a human bondage manipulated by somebody or a bondage manipulated by a spirit. I will also teach us how to scatter every plan, any evil plan. I will also teach us how to do curse breaking, and also how you can protect yourself from evil forces, how you can confuse or put confusion against evil forces or evil people, how you can do a work that will get your husband back to you, or a fiancé that wants to marry you. Either the spiritual enemy or human enemies don't want you people to be together. How you can do a work to get promotion. How you can make a work that will make a man to desire you for a marriage, for a relationship, for partnership, or a woman to desire you for a marriage, partnership. How you can get away from witches and wizards. How you can separate yourself from water spirits if you don't want them. How you can do favor, how you can get favor, what you will do to be getting fat sales, what you can do to be getting contracts, what you can do to pull people to your place of work or services to get more customers, how to do as I say, what you can also do to open your spiritual eye, like your third eye. Maybe if you are into ministry, or maybe you are still serving the same purpose, like if God called you to serve humanity, how you can, maybe you've been seen before and the thing is not that bright again, maybe you've been living one kind of useless life, what you will do to reactivate it back, or maybe your own is not coming forth, how will you activate yours and it will come live, what you can do to have your progress and breakthrough, what you can do to destroy sham, what you can do to destroy poison, what you can do to somebody that use sham or poison against you, for that person to confess and die within 3 months, like within 90 days. How you can liberate yourself from all evil forces. What you can do to cut off from delay in marriage, like especially if the foundation is spiritual. What you can do to cut off. I'm talking about the spiritual part of it, not maybe your attitude or whatsoever, or maybe something you've done before and maybe you have a bad history. No, I'm talking about the spiritual part of it. How to do cleansing and other stuffs. Then I can also teach you how to counsel cases. how you can cancel case, whether it's a police case, whether it's a family case, provided they are innocent. Even if you are not innocent, if you worship a what? A gracious God. All of us carry shit. Now, sorry, let's just proceed. Just like I said, the topic of discussion here is how to divorce a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. A simple but very effective way. Now, if you have this spirit now, the first thing here to do, if you really want to divorce, is your determination to divorce the spirit. You don't want the spirit again. You don't want the spirit to have access to you, to have access to your private part again, or be destroying things or causing havoc for you. These are the things you really need to get. You will get your hair, like some piece of your hair from any part of your body. It could be a hair from your head. It could be a hair from your armpit. It could be a hair from your private part. It could be just a hair or hairs. But at least something you can, when you hold it in your hand, you will see it. You also need a piece of cloth, like maybe a cloth you've been wearing before, especially not just a new cloth you bought. Cloth you've at least wear for a month, if possible. Very old clothes you've been wearing. It could be your boxers, your gown, your t-shirt, your pants, your singlet, and so on. You also need some water from the river, like a flowing river, not a lagoon or lake. A flowing river, like a river or a sea, a flowing water body. At least you need a cup of it. Then you can get stone. You can get landstone, and also you can get a stone from a water body, a flowing water body, like just the normal stone you often see around, maybe where they are breaking or doing roads. And also another stone from inside a water, flowing water, like you go into you go to a flowing water or a flowing sea, and you pick a stone from there, just one stone from that water, but a flowing water body that survive, not for you to go to a dried water. Maybe they will tell you water used to be, this happens to be a water flowing body before, but in the last how many years, we go Lagos, come back, we don't know, the water don't used to flow here again. Like say the water don't run. No, I mean the water that is presently flowing. Then you will also get after, okay, when you must have gotten the stone, then you also get your nail, maybe a piece of nail from your finger, or if a piece of nail from your toes. It can be a piece, it can be pieces. Your spit is also needed for this. Your spit is also needed. Then you will need a pinch of sand, like any sand at all, whether it's from, provided it's sand, not the sand you pack out from your house, or normal sand, like you go outside and pick the sand. It can be from the road, it can be from the farm, it can be around your compound. Then you can also get a dry fruit, any fruit at all, any dry one, any fruit at all. Then you need also a small stem of any plant. It can be any plant of maybe a flower. You go and get a stem of it, whether it's dried or it's still fresh, it doesn't matter. Then you also need to get egg, especially a local egg. A local egg, not agric egg, a local egg. Now this is what you are going to do with all this. But before you proceed, make sure you are pure. Just like I discussed in the other video, being pure means you never had sex in the last 24 hours. You were never on your period in the last 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, there is nothing like masturbation or any form of using any sex object. Secondly, you must make sure you have done cleansing. You must have done cleansing the same day you are doing this. You can put on your clothes. before doing this, you can be naked. It's still the same thing. And before you proceed, you can read. It's a choice, but it's necessary. You read Psalm 91. Not like you'll be reading it like you are reading of, when you are reading a psalm, you are like, you put yourself in the mood that really, I don't know if you understand. Not like you are reading novel, you are not you must concentrate and read Psalm 91. After reading Psalm 91, all those items must have been before you. Then you drop them before you. You use your right hand and pick the stone. Maybe you can start from anywhere. Maybe the stone from landstone, you want to pick from the land, and say, any husband, any husband, any husband at all that you have spiritually, that if the covenant was made on the land, or it's done on a stone or beside a stone, or if a stone from the land is a witness to that this stone you are holding should also be a witness that today you call your name, maybe Nnamdi Obi, that you, Nnamdi Obi, don't want the spiritual wife again. If you're a man, that you want to live with an earthly wife, that this stone should be a witness that you don't want it again, that you're divorcing the spiritual wife. You drop the stone on the ground. Maybe you drop it on a carton, or a piece of, or in a piece of paper, on a piece of paper, or on a nylon, or inside the nylon. Then you pick the other stone, water stone. Then you also say that this stone is from water. That any husband you have spiritually, or any wife you have spiritually, that if the water stone is present when it was done, when you entered into that marriage, that this water stone should also be a witness that you don't want the marriage again. That you don't want that marriage again. You don't want the husband or the wife again. Then drop the water stone on the nylon, or on the paper, or maybe carton. Then now you pick your hair and say that if the spirit is attracted to you because of your hair, or if this hair is part of the property that is a point of contact that is making the spirit to come, that today you are disposing it and that spirit will not have access to you again. Drop the hair where you drop others. Now say, before all those items, call their names one by one as you stand before them, and say, if any of you, maybe you call as after you use the 20 naira, say if money was present the day, any currency was present, that this 20 naira represent any currency that was present the day the covenant was made, that today you are divorcing the marriage, you are going out from the marriage. If you get them before you, you say, if any of you were present the moment I entered into a marriage covenant with a spiritual partner, whether I entered into it knowingly or unknowingly, that today, that they all should also be a witness that you call your name, example, Nnamdi Obi, that you don't want the marriage again, and that you are rejecting it physically and spiritually. Spit on those items and say, just spit once and say that even if the marriage was entered with your blood, that the spit and the egg here have stand as your blood, has stand as a blood to break the covenant. Now once you are done, pour a small gunpowder around that particular stuff, not on the item, just within that place. Just light it up carefully, because it behaves like fuel somehow. You understand? You just burn it and say that whatever you say today, that so must it be. Now Pack all those things. Remove all the clothes you are putting on, whether from your undies, boxers, even if you are putting on any footwear, whether it's a shoe or slippers, remove everything and burn all of them together. Maybe if you did not wear anything, maybe you are naked, it's still fine. But don't wear anything and burn the thing. Don't wear anything before burning those items, because whatever, even if after doing the work, you go and wear something to go outside and burn the stuff, you will still burn everything, even that one you just put on. After burning them, pack the ashes and the gravel, the stone, because the stone will not burn, and also the water that will not burn. After making that thing, before you burn the other ones, you pour it away, or you leave it, just pour it away. Then after burning those things, pack the ashes and the gravel and go throw it in a moving water the next day, or bury those things inside the earth. Then after this work, add salt into your bathing water. If you want to bathe, or you proceed to do the covenant breaking one after you must have done this one. That is, if you do this one and still want to do the covenant breaking one the same day, no need to bathe. Just go and proceed with the other one, which I will draw the video soon. But if you will do the other one the next day, bathe after doing this one with salt in your bathing water. Then remember to subscribe on this channel so that you'll be notified once we post any new videos. But it's very, very important, listen to these precautions. After doing this work, maybe in the next 7 days, make sure you don't have sex. Make sure you don't accept any marriage proposal from anybody in your dream. Just remove your mind from any marriage proposal so that you will not be manipulated back to take what you just divorced. Make sure you did not accept any marriage proposal. No matter how emotional the person may be, no matter if the person is begging you, because once you accept it, in that same night you must still have sex in that dream again. You understand? Then, even if that person is crying in that dream, even if the person used the face of your ex to come, don't accept. Also, don't sleep naked after this work. Stop sleeping naked. If you are the type that often sleeps naked, wear simple nightgown, not all these colored one, not all these pinkish. If you want to wear, you can wear preferable. You put on black or white straight. Then there are some people that don't like that their spirit don't accept black things. If your spirit don't accept black things, then be putting on be putting on white nightwears. After this work, don't have sex in the next 7 days. Don't accept any marriage. Just remove your mind from any marriage proposal in the next 7 days. Even if after this work that maybe you entered into menstruation the next day, no problem. Even if as a man you slept, there are some people that often have release because it's been long. They never had sex. It's still, even if your discharge is abnormal, provided you are done with this work and you have it the next 2 days or the next day, is nothing bad. But don't go and have sex. Even if your menstruation happens the next day, there's still no problem. After this work, don't start masturbating or start using any form of sex object for your self-sex satisfaction. If you have any inquiry or want to check if you have the spirit, you can subscribe to this channel and also chat me up on WhatsApp +234 702558 6853. You can share this. You can be what? Helping a soul. I will still post about dreams that it indicate you have such spirit, or symptoms and signs that you're having this, or symptoms and signs that you're having this spiritual marriage, I'll still post a video for that. Thank you.